Welcome to the video. Well, Lee Como, he's been kind of like in the background. He's been watching all the videos. He said something a while back. He said to me in a comment that if I set up like Bryson DeChambeau and himself set up, then all the stuff that I'm working on would fall into place. So it has kept me up at night. Because the one thing about Lee is he wants you to find it rather than show you, right? Because if you find it, you own it, right? If somebody shows you it, sometimes it doesn't work the same, right? If you find something for yourself, you 100% own it. And you'll have seen over the course of this journey, I found this move, even though it already existed, but I found it digging it out the dirt at the range. Not that I'd seen it. So then when I started to post stuff about it, then YouTube decides, whoa, there's things that are, their algorithm's so clever now, it starts firing in things that are relative to what you're saying in videos, and like it scans the content. Then you discover that this thing's, not a complete new thing. However, very, very, very few pros even know about it, talk about it, discuss it, want to even admit it exists. Well, I've found something after what Lee said to me, and it has just changed the whole setup process, let's put it that way. So what you see on TV with the pros and the way they walk into the ball, it's very, very specific, isn't it? And what's really quite telling with the pros is a lot of them have kind of different swings. Like you can't really compare, Tiger Woods' swing in his heyday to the likes of Arnold Palmer, for example. Two completely different kind of moving parts and stuff. But if you watch how they walk into the ball and they set up, there's a secret there. And I think it was what Lee Como was saying. Obviously, he does it and you can see it in his swing. And when he does it, it makes the whole 45 just fall in on this, right? And what I'm hoping to show you is how it actually completely, like totally changes your swing, like that fast. And you'll have seen in previous videos, we've been doing it a certain way, and it doesn't, really make much sense as to why that would work the way it does. But now we've got something that is just unbelievable. Thing is, I want to drop this video because it's fresh in my mind. I know how to show you this and where to go with it. And then you can put it in to the 45 that you've already discovered. And the thing about this is it all becomes so natural and such a flow that it is going to change your golf game. Like 5, 10, maybe seconds, and you will just have the light bulb go. I'm actually torn between, should I show it or should I let you find it? Because if I can find it, you can find it. Like Lee Como said, if you set up like myself and Bryson DeChambeau, then that 45 that you're doing will be auto, and I mean like fly-by-wire auto. thanks for watching, and thanks to Lee. It's like, you know, there's 4 or 5 of us on YouTube. You could call us the independents of golf. We're not big channels. There's myself, there's Lee Como, there's Bill Phillips, there's James Mobbs, and oh, man, it's terrible the way your mind forgets names. Come back to me. Fibonacci, Spiral, Cooper Osborne, man. You know, but when you decode this 45 move, it starts to open doors that were before you knew about the 45 and where it actually is and how it all works with the Varden grip. You had really, you were just throwing grass up in the air and hoping that you made contact with the ball. The more you get familiar and comfortable with a 45, the more doors it opens, like as in to the next level, the next level, the next level, the next level. So you are constantly improving and getting better. Now, in most sports, that is what happens all the time, right? The more you practice, the better you get. Until this point, 90% of us, including me, the more we practice, the worse we got. So now we've reversed something in golf that is available in all other sports. The more you practice, the better you get. It's incredible. More on this coming up.